I'm Nicole and welcome back to another episode of Madness Monday. This week, NASCAR takes us to Pocono, Pennsylvania for the Pocono 400 at the Tricky Triangle. This week I have 8 stories for you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. On Sunday's race, Brad Keselowski was leading with 5 laps to go. As he was racing his final laps around the track, his team noticed that he had a piece of debris on the grill of his car. He decided to make the decision to fall back and get behind Danica Patrick in the number 10 to get the piece of debris off his car. Not realizing that Dale Jr. in the number 88 was so close behind him, Dale Jr. was able to pass Brad Keselowski and roll into victory lane for his second win of the season. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wasn't the only one who had a successful weekend at Pocono. Rookie Kyle Larson led most of the 80 laps at Saturday's ARCA race. He was able to work his way back to the front with only 3 laps to go and won the ARCA race on Saturday. This win helped him to figure out the Pocono track and led him to a top 5 finish at Sunday's Sprint Cup race. Next week at Michigan, 45 teams and drivers will compete for the 43 starting spots at the Quicken Loans 400. 5 drivers will be making an appearance at Michigan, and they are Juan Pablo Montoya in the number 12, Trevor Bayne in the number 21, Travis Kvapil in the 32, David Stremme in the number 33, and Brett Moffitt in the 66. Continuing with Carl Edwards' plans for next season, we don't know exactly where he'll end up, but I can tell you it won't be with Team Penske. After last Sunday's race, there was talk of Carl Edwards maybe joining Penske Racing, but team owner Roger Penske told CatchFence.com there's no interest. We don't have the sponsorship to do a third full-time team, and he's under contract with Roush Fenway Racing. It doesn't make sense. Although we're uncertain of Carl Edwards' contract re-sign, his teammate Greg Biffle and his primary sponsor 3M will stay under contract with Roush Fenway Racing. He told Garage Pit Radio Show, "I like the program at Roush Fenway Racing, and I like my sponsor, and that's really my main focus. I've talked with other teams and there's different options out there, but right now Roush Fenway Racing is where I want to stay." On Fox Sports 1 NASCAR Race Day, Bob Dillner announced that Sam Hornish Jr. may have a part-time ride in the number 21 Wood Brothers Racing Ford next season. Will he make the move? I guess we'll have to wait later this season to find out. According to JSki.com, Panasonic, a sponsor of Hendrick Motorsports, will be Jeff Gordon's new primary sponsor at Sonoma Raceway in June and maybe in New Hampshire in July. Supposedly, the race car will be blue and white and feature Panasonic Toughbooks mobile computers. On Friday at Pocono Raceway, MRN reporter Dustin Long broke his ankle after falling off one of the scales that NASCAR uses to weigh the cars while interviewing Dale Jr. He posted this gnarly picture on Twitter, and Dale Jr. took full responsibility of the accident, saying that he was the one who took Dustin Long through the scales as a shortcut. Well, race fans, that's it for this week's video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and go check out last week's video from my trip to Dover. I'll link it in the down bar below, and I'll see you guys next weekend at Michigan.